Dramatic intro. Hello, everyone, or hello, me. Whoever is watching, today I want to share with you what I think is the way we learn. I think we learn everything through repetition and insight. That is it. Bye. That, that is what I think it is, the way we learn as human beings uh, at this stage of my life. This is as far as I came for now. I might change my opinion in the future as I face myself, as I get faced. Is get faced? Oh, it doesn't sound good. Anyway, if I find myself facing new evidence, um, I might change my mind. So far, I think repetition and insight are the mother of all the mothers, and the mother and father. Yeah, you need a father as well. Uh, for all learning. What do I mean by this? What is insight? What is repetition? Repetition is old school practice. You beat you beat the nail on the top until the nail gets stuck. Then you take another nail and you beat the nail on top until the nail gets stuck. And you repeat, repeat, repeat. You practice. At the beginning, you'll be very tentative. At the beginning, you will do it very wrong. But because you keep repeating, you're facing yourself with the experience. You're placing yourself inside the experience. You're playing a game of feedback with the skill you're trying to learn, or with the subject you're trying to, to explore. Now, someone says that perfect practice makes perfect, not simply practice. I do believe that's true, although, however, I really wanted to say however. Anyway, however, if um, if you practice, if you repeat something, if you repeat the task, if you repeat something, and you pay attention, you will notice things. You will notice the mistakes you make. You will notice that a certain thing you keep doing is not working. So you might have a sleight of hand, and something might happen that is interesting to try. So you might start trying that one instead of what you were trying before. But beating on the skill, uh, going ahead, moving forward through repetition, puts you in the situation where you can actually notice these things. You are in the play, you are in the game, therefore you are exposed to all the learning that the game will shower you with. If you just keep repeating though, and you never pay attention and you never adjust yourself, you will probably keep doing the same thing wrong forever. And that is not learning. That is just keep doing the same thing wrong forever. What will make you advance in learning? What will give you the motivation to continue? What will give you the inspiration? What will give you the energy and the wisdom? That's the other element. That's the element of insight. An insight is a piece of information that comes from inside, from a place inside of you that is deeper than just your logical brain, than just your analytical functions, than just your thinking. It is like an original thought. It is a very situational bundle of of information that comes tailor made for you with a little package of energy and motivation for you to be able to apply that wisdom coming to you from inside. We are wired for insight as human beings. We have infinite potential for insight. Our brain is designed to make us have insights because that is the greatest way we learn, as far as I know so far. Um, and the beautiful thing about insights is that it makes sense to you. It is situational, and it is not just random information. It is not just a random thought. It is a solid thought coming from inside you. It might be a small thing, a big thing, a huge thing, a medium thing. It might be something that is not absolutely right, but is right for your situation now, and it will bring you to the next step, which will give you more correct learning, and so on and so forth. Insight is the thing um, that will make you adjust your practice and your repetition into something more efficient. More efficient. Without insight, you will be probably stuck for a long time into the same pattern of doing something without ever really evolving. But repetition puts you in a place and moves certain mental energies and emotional energies inside you that bring out insight. So these two things feed upon each other. For example, I play bass guitar, and I have been playing it for a long time. But I will never. I never really practiced my skill, relentlessly every day for hours. And I learned anyway. But I am not an excellent bass player. I'm just someone who can play the bass. That's all I am. But uh, lately, I've been training. I've been playing every day, and I've been applying the rule of repetition, which is even if I don't play for 3 hours, at least take the bass, I put it I put it in my arms, and I do some exercises. Even if it's just for a minute or two, I do it so that it you know it it records the experience in my system. Then sometimes I do 5 minutes, sometimes 1 minute, sometimes I do hours. But what I noticed is that if I take something and I keep repeating it, after a while something happens. I get, at the beginning you're a little stuffy, you're a little rigid in your movement, and then as you keep repeating the movement, your body and your mind they they keep finding ways to make micro adjustments here and there. Sometimes are big adjustments, sometimes are so microscopic that you don't even notice them for days or weeks. And then one day you keep the bass, and somehow all the repetition you've done and all the insight you've followed to improve your practice, your repetition, that that for some reason they were not have bearing any results so far. Somehow, everything comes together at once, and you don't know where it is coming from. This is also an insight, and you start playing, and you're like, "Wow, I'm good." Now you're not Jaco Pastorius or Victor Wooten. When I say you, I mean me. And if you play the bass, you too as well. But you are the best bass player that you have ever been so far, and that's because I'm gonna use I. Okay, and that's because I have done the repetition enough for me to hang in there, so that as I'm practicing, as I am immersing myself in the experience of trying to learn, my brain, my body, my emotions, whatever it is, uh, it delivers me insights. Okay, insights that I listened to and I followed to adjust my practice every day, so that my repetition is not, it's not simply repetition. It's not simply, I don't know, let's say, uh, this. Do, whatever. But it becomes, it becomes this. It becomes, I don't know, I start making chords or whatever. Anyway, it's a natural overflow. It is something, repetition and insight is something that brings natural overflow. So this to me is the way humans learn, and I wanted to make a video for anybody who is interested or who could get any value out of it. I certainly can. So enjoy it, and I don't know what that is, but I just felt like doing. It's like I'm shitting an idea into the pot of the world and hoping that it makes the soil fertile, so that some seeds might grow and become powerfully developed in the universe, bringing. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so this was my second video, where I also tried to be funny at the end of it, with very little success. And it is about how we learn, which is through repetition and insight, and which creates a natural overflow. And maybe next time we could talk about how to make learning fun, if I remember this last part. Otherwise, I will talk about something else, and it will be good anyway, because this is just my second video, and I just want to put it out there because I've had this channel for 2 years and I haven't released any videos. Shame on me. So have a great day, yo, and see you next time. To all you ladies out there. Oh my god, it's so ridiculous.